This week, I had the opportunity to train at Mouratoglou Tennis Academy with some crazy talented players, including Eliakim, who's 450 in the world at only 21 years old. Today, I'm going to show you what a day of intense training with him looks like, and I'll let you into what makes him such a good player and how I plan to get to his level. At the academy, it's always breakfast nice and early at 7 a.m. to make some space to get the training done in the morning.
Right guys, so I'm here at breakfast, just going to have some oats, some protein, and then also some fruit later on, just to make sure I'm prepared. I've got tennis about an hour and a half, so I'm going to have a decent amount of time to let it digest, and a lot of coffee to get me energized, because I'm pretty tired this morning.
From there, it's time to go to the gym for a warm-up consisting of 5 minutes on the bike, followed by various activation works and dynamic stretches, usually lasting between 20 and 30 minutes. And 9 a.m, it's time for the first tennis session of the day, working a lot on going up and down the middle, trying to hit to a certain cone, and really working on consistency, movement, backwards and forwards in that baseline rally. Eliakim was crazy consistent and had a really good quality of shot. We also worked on going cross court until someone made an error when it was time to feed in a short ball, which you had to put away and then go back to the cross. This was quite a tough drilling session, so we did a lot of these drills, mainly working on consistency, movement, and obviously it's going to work you aerobically, so you're really breathing pretty heavily after 5 to 10 minutes of each exercise. We of course worked the same drill on the backhand side, using that forehand cross court as the put away ball, and then just trying to be really stable on that backhand cross rally, and once that breaks down, straight away going back and trying to really crunch and punish the forehand. We then warmed up some serves, basically just doing a basket where I was working on warming it up but also trying to hit my spots, and we finished with a tie break to 5 with a sudden death at 4-all, which got pretty competitive.
I haven't won yet, mate.
Also guys, if you enjoy this content, please help us out on the road to 200k subscribers by clicking that subscribe button. After the session, I always like to do a little bit of a cool down, 5 minutes on the bike, some mobility exercises, some static stretches before it was time for lunch. So guys, for lunch, we've got some fruit, some pineapple, some melon, some vegetables, like some tomato, some cucumber, then we've got some chicken, rice and some vegetables. Keep it pretty simple. I'm playing in about an hour and a half, so I don't want to eat too much. So yeah, just gonna eat this. Yes. Nothing more to say. We restarted again at 1 p.m. for the second session. This was just all about points. We were going to play a set, so we did a classic match warm-up, hitting up and down the middle, followed by some serves. It was time to just jump straight into playing a set. Now, here's where Eliakim, obviously as a player, outclasses me and is better than me. His ranking, clearly states that. But I really was interested to see how I would match up against him, how I was playing, and how close the level really was. The first thing that really stood out to me was how kind of prominent he was from the baseline. He hit a really good ball. He utilised his lefty forehand a lot, and he also had a very strong serve. At the beginning of this match, I was really struggling to time the returns to get it nice and deep, and as soon as he had me on the back foot, I was really scrambling. So I think that in hindsight, maybe what I could do a little bit better is just be a bit more loose in my return games, to really try and just get a few balls where I'm putting him under pressure to make him feel a little bit uneasy in his service games. But as you can see, I'm coming forward, I'm being aggressive in my service games, which is important. I'd really like to incorporate the serve and volley a little bit more in my game, and it works really well. And I think that's something that's going to really add to my game going forwards. But again, with that lefty swinger, Eliakim was just hitting ace after ace and really putting me under a lot of pressure in his service games, which then puts me under more pressure to hold my service games if I know I'm not getting many chances to break him. So we can see here going 2-all in this set. I definitely think that from the baseline, I definitely felt like I was perhaps more likely to break down, meaning that I almost wanted to get forward to the net and come forwards a little bit more. And I do break down and give him the break there on that backhand side. He just got a few points where he was really aggressive and like that, hitting some really crazy angles. And that's the slight difference that I found. I felt that he was just able to maintain a slightly higher level, so that on some of the key points, he was able to just slightly outperform me and take that one break. However, obviously one break isn't the match, and so I said to myself, look, let's just try and refocus here, try and find a break on his serve, just start putting in a few more returns, start dominating a little bit with my forehand to his backhand, and really try and put the pressure on. But points like that where he's hitting that bang in the corner made it really difficult for me to kind of hang on and have confidence. But my serve was keeping me in it today. I was serving really good this whole week, actually. And I think that was one of the big positives that I took away from this week, is how important the serve is. And as you can see, we're both kind of hustlers on the court. We both like to run and really try and find a way of getting to every single ball. But holding here to go 4-3 gave me some good confidence. This point here was crucial at 30-all, and he put in a really solid serve. What those big, really good guys do under pressure is serve very well. When I played Martin Pawelski in Portugal, when I played Eliakim here, they serve ace or really tough serve, putting me on the back foot every single time they have an opportunity to be broken, which I definitely think is something that I need to perhaps work on a little bit, is that under pressure serving. As you can see here, being aggressive again, trying to come forwards, phase up on that forehand cross, put it away at the net there, giving myself the opportunity to go 5-4, make my opponent serve for it, which is always key. Putting in a really nice ace there, and as you can see here, Eliakim with the set point, going with the wide serve, and that was it. Well, I definitely took away a lot of positives from tennis session, but no time to waste, and it was straight to fitness. Today we were doing upper body session. There were 3 of us in this fitness session, and obviously the fitness coach. We were working a lot on the shoulder strengthening exercises. Obviously tennis, the shoulder is a key element that you want to be able to utilize in the serve, the forehand, so you want to keep them nice and healthy. So here we were doing multiple variations of planks, shoulder taps, press-ups, that type of stuff. And I definitely felt that this was a tiring way to finish the day. I was obviously pretty exhausted after the 2 tennis sessions, but we just had to push through and make the best of it. We also did a little bit of a circuit, working on some shoulder strength and stability exercises with the split squat, the rotator cuff, and kind of scapular exercises with these mini weights, and that kind of strengthening exercise of the shoulder by pulling that weight across my body. And we finished with a little bit of a challenge, a 1-minute hold in a pull-up position, which nearly killed me. I was dying towards the end of it. 1 minute is a really long time, and this is what I was by the end of the session, completely dead. A really solid day of practice. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.